customer, all right. Let's see how you handle a double dose. 2 swords for 2 bullets. Not bad. Not bad at all. I hope you've got a third arm somewhere.
What?
Anisama, look out! Ah!
Yoko!
3 shots is quite a handful, huh? Let's see what you can do it for! Close your eyes and say goodnight, Danny boy!
Hold it right there! All right, we've closed ground on her!
Good luck getting a shot off now. Huh, what? You think just 'cause we're up close and personal you got me by the short hairs already?
Well, yeah.
Why don't you take a closer look at my little friend? This ain't your average pig sticker, Pally. I call it a gun cleaver. In other words, your plan's moot, you lousy Utes. What in the... My asterisk is the Hawkeye. Close range or long, Amy's got your number. Now who's ready for a bruising? Amy Matchlock, the silver sniper, holder of the Hawkeye asterisk. And when I'm through with you, you're gonna have more holes than a bagel shop.
I do, I just forget to look at it. $15,000 HP, not bad. Alright. Oh shit, okay, well, that sucks.
Whew, you've got some chutzpah, I'll give you that.
Hey, chutzpah!
Not like the wimps I'm used to fighting. But I'm warning you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Cheer me on, will you, darling? You!
Yes?
Cheer me on too, won't you? Quit babbling like a freaking baby and just cheer the girl on, will ya? Yeah, you.
Magnolia, she is the best. She can get us out of this mess.
Parfait! That got my blood pumping. Thank you, you. Now that's a good boy.
Alright, leave Adia alone, please. Let's do a grand strike. Yeah, take that. Showed you.
Here goes nothing.
A la vache. That.
I'm not pulling any punches.
Alright, Tiz. Time to wallop her. Nice chunk of damage off her. Alright. Jeez, you fucking hate a deer, don't you? Haha, I love Holy Night. Let's try Sonic Boom. Take this, Wolfang, Goring Aurochs! She hits the heart, I love it. I didn't do too much damage, not too bad. His melee attack's almost as strong though, so. Crit though.
Alright, who wants a beating?
I really need to put the stuff on to power those up. Remind me to do that after this fight. So she's almost done. Tiz doesn't hit quite as hard as Magnolia, but he's done pretty decent. And we Holy Knighted that back up. Yeah. Let's try if you like the Ranger. That didn't do too much. There you go. Oh, she's almost done. Ah, one crit. There you go.
Oh, they got me. They freaking got me. I'm so sorry, darling. I blew it. Just like me to disappoint you. Oh, darling, I'm going far away now, but my heart is with you. Forever and ever.
They should have realized close range. She says she's from Staten Island. They should have realized close range wouldn't work anyway. She can control where her bullets go. So all she'd have to do is shoot them in the air and then guide them down towards the people that she wants to hit. Hey, Tiz gained a level. Awesome. And look at that! Got the Hawkeye asterisk. Attack from close range or long with the power of the elements. Control elements and effects. Favors firearms. They're pretty good. It's actually a pretty cool class. I like it. Like she has a friend named Diana.
Hugo, are you alright?
Oh, the pain. The unbearable, intolerable pain. Minister you, all things must pass, and it seems our time has come. While our time together was but a fleeting moment, you served us true. We shall remember you, always.
Yoko!
Pay no mind to my sister's theatrics. Her wound is little more than a scratch. A nice hot bath, and she will be fine.
A bath?
The hot springs in Unohana are known for their many and myriad healing properties. A good bath, and Yoko will be back to her spirited self in no time.
I could use a bath myself. That settles it. Off to Unohana we go.
Yep.
Next up, Unohana, land of hot springs.
You seem awfully excited. What's the deal?
I just love visiting new lands. I can't wait to see what awaits us. Every nation in Luxembourg is so unique, you know? No place is like any other. Eternia's cold and covered in snow. Harina's blisteringly hot and dry.
It's not like that on the moon?
I'm afraid not. Everywhere you go, it looks the same, feels the same.
Huh, that's hard to imagine.
That's why I love visiting new places here in Luxembourg. Which reminds me, there's something that particularly caught my interest, alarmingly so.
Alarming? That sounds ominous.
Cuisine régionale, local cuisine.
I don't get it. What's so alarming?
Each place we go has its own unique dishes, and everyone I've tried has been unbearably delicious.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
How did the people of Luxembourg come up with so many ingredients and methods and styles? On the moon, it would be unimaginable.
Well, location plays a big role. Like if you're close to the sea, or if you live in a dry place, or in the mountains. Then there are differences in religion and culture, too.
Even when people from different places use the same ingredients, they end up making something that tastes completely different. Some cultures have no problem eating food that spoils quickly, while others have taboos against it. Some countries use lots of spices and pickled vegetables, but in other places, religion dictates that you can only eat fresh food.
So it really is different everywhere.
So do you see my problem? I cannot rest until I've tried every dish.
Huh. This adventure might take longer than we thought.
It was in Eisen that I realized what I had to do. The stark landscapes there remind me of the moon, you see.
We're still in Eisen.
Really? Eisen looks like the moon?
A little bit. Anyway, I remember wondering what sort of food they would serve in town. I was salivating at the prospect. That's when I realized I was in love with this world's food and simply had to sample it all.
Well, you sold me. Let's head for Unohana. If Magnolia loves food that much, who are we to deny her?
Not you, Idia. That's for sure.
Indeed. Ugh, back is hurting today. I didn't sleep very well. Alright, so we saved our game. So yeah, we just beat the Hawkeye and got the Hawkeye asterisk. We're gonna do a side quest now, though. This blue marker means side quest. Hey, you guys. You got a lot of HP. There he goes. You can see why there's an iron wall for that guy. I got a serrated shield from that. Hey, that's pretty sweet. That raises her attack power, so let's give that to you. There we go. Lower defense a bit, but a little higher attack, and it looks like that. That's pretty cool. Shadow Drycan, hello! Good to see ya!
Granddad! Come on! Hurry!
Rush about headlong like that, and you may just take a tumble.
Wow! It's just like I remember!
Is it really now? You were only wee high when we left, you know. I feared you might forget this place.
No way! I could never forget this smell. But it kinda smells like a dog now.
Oh, the old place hasn't had anyone to look after it in quite some time. The posts and floorboards are all warped. Oh, and look up there. Even the roof is coming down.
Yeah, neat! We can see the stars at night!
From today, this little place will be our home again. I'm not getting any younger. Even if I take the boat out, I won't be able to bring in the catch I used to. We'll have to tighten our belts on some nights. I hope you understand.
Uh-huh. I want to live here again, where we all live together. Mom and Dad and you and me. I'll help out lots and work really hard, and you won't have to, okay?
I bet you would. You sure know how to warm an old man's heart. Let's give it our all.
Oh, such passion. Such fire and vigor, they move me so. I fear I may be overcome with tears. Stop! I am not a rat girl. Please, in what world could you mistake such a gentleman as this for the lowly rat?
Arutus Profiteur, Merchant of Death, Holder of the Merchant Asterisk. This charlatan chairman was up to no good in Ansheim until Idia and her friends blew his money-making schemes out of the desert. While his ample coffers used to do all the talking, he now finds himself in the red, struggling to rebuild his fortunes. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Who are you? And what are you doing here, huh? This is our house.
Yes, yes! Oh, I know! I've been waiting here so very long for your return, yes?
What's going on here? Stop harassing these poor, innocent people!
Oh, if it isn't Idia. Perhaps you need a refresher on what harassment looks like.
Where the fuck did Holly come from?
Holly White, the sadistic healer, holder of the White Mage Asterisk. She worked briefly alongside Idia when they served together in the Eternian Sky Knights. Despite her role as a healer, she has a streak of sadism a mile wide, and seems in little hurry to relieve the pain of her allies. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Indeed! This is negotiation, not harassment. I was in the act of kindly explaining to this old man the ways of the business world. Then in comes rushing this violent woman. So nearly was a deal sealed, and you dashed the whole thing to pieces. Fa!
Deal? Negotiations? It looked like plain old swindling from where I stand. Erutus Profitur, you are a filthy, scheming robber baron.
Robber baron? What slander! And from the sadistic white mage, Holly White.
Push me again and you'll find yourself under the heel of my boot, you little rat.
Oh! See? Frightful woman.
This guy looks like a sheepdog.
Oh, even the most beautifully framed points cannot withstand such noisome interruptions. I shall retreat for now, for dignity's sake. But I suggest you consider my offer, old man.
Where do you think you're going?
Research, preparation, there is so much to do. I bid you all ta-ta for now.
Don't you dare leave me behind! I haven't finished with you yet, rat-face!
Oh, wait a second, you two! Oh, jeez, they're already gone.
You could chase after them.
What in the world was that all about? Negotiations about what?
He said he had an interest in this place.
This crumbling old shack? But why?
Shack, eh? I suppose that is what it must look like. This is our home.
Oh, beg your pardon.
I was born to a long line of fishermen. This house has belonged to our family for generations, as has the bounty of this bay. But when my son and his wife lost their lives in the war, I took their daughter and fled for safer shores. When I received word that the war had ended, my granddaughter and I hastened back here. We arrived just days ago, only to find...
That strange little man going he in the corner. Ugh. And what did he have to say?
That would be creepy as fuck.
Once he heard that the house belonged to us, he told us to sell it to him and leave.
He wants you to abandon your home? What value could it hold for him?
If you were to believe him, he claimed that it was for the good of the nation. Then we were interrupted by that miss in white. As the man spoke his piece, she flew into a frightful rage. She seized him by the lapels and shook him about like a limp fish, threatening him with some colorful language. More talk about us leaving this place and more quarreling, my poor granddaughter crying. Honestly, my mind is a whirl from it all.
I think I've got the picture. Now I know for sure that those two were causing you trouble. It looks like I'll have to find out for myself what they're up to. Wait here, Gramps. We'll be back.
Trife's gonna go play some FF12? That's a good choice. How far are you in that now, Trife? Area reclaimed. Let's do this one. Alright, well, it's on my mind. Special. I don't have very many things to put on there anyway. Oh shit, hang on. There's the fox in there. And the fox gives us cool little things. Ah, you defeated Zalera. What did you think?
You? What's up with the folded arms and furrowed brow?
I have 4 potions here. The other day, I realized that an old one had become mixed up with the newer ones, so I put a sticker on it, but
It came off?
you got it. Nowhere to be found.
So, what's the problem? Who cares if one is older than the others?
Ugh, I do for one. Have you tried sniffing them?
Yeah, but I can't tell any difference. Maybe it doesn't matter.
But what if it made you sick? Like in the middle of a battle?
Ah, good point, sir. Maybe we should just throw them all away.
You can't do that. Didn't your parents teach you not to waste resources? Mine did. Like, all the time.
Yes, I know, but... Whoa! Idia!
Ah, that is sweet. All right, everyone. Follow my lead. 1 flask for each of you. Come on, no complaints. 1, 2, 3, down the hatch.
Ugh, so bitter.
Oops, looks like poor you got the short straw. Here, let me give you a remedy.
Mine's bitter too.
Mine too. Like old leaves. Idia?
That makes no sense. You must be tasting them wrong. See? Completely sweet. It's fruity on the tongue with a mellow aftertaste and a hint of... I need a remedy! Remedy!
So much for not wasting resources.
Well, better now than in battle, I guess.
I'm going to bed.
Apparently, if it tastes sweet, that means the potion's bad. Oh yes, Zalera being immune at first is kind of a pain in the ass. Kind of worrying. You should go fight Ku Helene. Enemies lurk out of sight. Alright. Here comes a new challenger. Oh, I learned a new ability. Cool. I didn't expect them to teach me anything. I didn't even see what I learned, though. $64 job points. Oh, good question, Shadow. Right now, you is a Catmancer. It's kind of like Blue Mage, except it kind of merges Alchemist and Blue Mage together. So you learn the abilities of your enemies, but you got to use items to use those abilities. Magnolia is a Charioteer, basically a melee attack class that uses a lot of weapons. Idia is a Summoner. And Tiz is a Fencer, which kind of has an attack stance and a defense stance, and you swap between both when you attack. Woof woof. Play with the dog until dusk? You bet. Catmancer, yeah. Hey, look, there's people out here.
It seems this town is faring better than I might have feared. Let us see. Where to start?
Just what are you trying to do here?
Research, of course. Market research. I must know what it is this country's people want and what they have to sell. Ah, it is you. You came rushing after me?
Of course we did. What are you really after? Trying to run those two out of their home?
Yeah, Trife, it's very much like Agaslash.
Trying to line his own pockets, no doubt. This little rat doesn't think of anything else.
Indeed, I do not. Money, 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 and nothing could fill me with more joy. Hey, wait a minute.
Holly!
It's obvious this money grubber thinks there's some profit to be made from that shack.
Well, that I cannot deny.
What could you possibly gain from deceiving that family? Be careful with your words, or this world will soon have one less rat in it.
Deceive, you say? You do not flatter me. I only sought to include them in a little venture that would earn us all a pretty pig.
And what kind of venture would that be exactly?
Oh, I hope you're prepared for this, girl. I intend to buy up all the land around that inlet and turn a neat little profit in the process.
You want to buy up the entire inlet? That's quite ambitious.
That inlet connects this country to the world, the east to the west, and it will be the biggest port of trade anywhere when I am done with it.
So that's why. And now you're researching what products this nation has to offer.
Indeed, I am. Not that this is going as quickly as I should hope.
Oh? Ran into some trouble, did you?
It seems there are more people in this country than I expected who claim to have fond memories of that inlet.
You'd have to do a great deal of construction, wouldn't you? To transform it into a real harbor. Filling shallows, regrading the cliffs.
I have tried over and over to convince them, but some cling quite stubbornly to their objections. Exhibit A.
Oh, aye! That inlet is blessed with the best scenery. Developing a natural wonder like that?
Lavash! His teeth! They flew!
As long as I've still got breath in me, I'll never allow you to turn that place into some grimy, grungy port.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you, lad.
Yes, yes, yes! You can say that again. Reclaiming a beautiful site like that inlet for a smelly old port. It's a travesty!
So it seems. Is that what you're here for, Profiteur? To let everyone rail at you?
Let them say what they wish. For my next errand, I think I shall take in the sights at the Eisen bridge.
Sure you're not headed on a fool's errand?
We shall see who is a fool in the end. Ta-ta!
So Profiteur is trying to buy up that whole area to develop the inlet into a port. But what about you, Holly? Why are you so set on keeping his hands off that old house?
Do you even need to ask? Sometimes I wonder if there's anything at all between those two ears of yours. Surely everyone loves their childhood home, no matter how humble it may be. Did you even look at that girl's face? That naive, honest yearning. I felt like I was looking at myself as a child.
Come again?
What would you do then? An old man and his granddaughter, scarred from their losses during the war, and about to start a new life together in their old home. And here comes some speculator to force them out, all because he thinks that there might be some profit to be made.
Sure, I understand all that. I just don't understand it coming from you.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Alright. So it appears the people in this town only appear at night. That's weird. See, look, they're all gone again. Okay, so I'm gonna save our game here. I'm gonna reset my recording, but I'll be right back. Take a minute break here. Don't go anywhere. We got more Bravely Second.